All right, no messing about, no long intro, let's get straight to it. You know the vibe. Welcome to the Big Short Club. Today, we're putting one of the big boys under the microscope, an OG. We're talking about Chainlink, the mighty link.
Chainlink. The first thing that comes to mind is Sergey Nazarov in a plaid shirt,
Yeah?
looking like he's about to chop some wood after revolutionizing global finance. And the second thing is my Link bag,
Right?
which has been moving sideways more than a crab at a disco for what feels like a decade.
The eternal crab. It's the king of going sideways. But listen, there's a reason, a real reason this thing is a top 20 crypto and never goes away. So today, we're giving it the full Big Short Club treatment, a proper SWOT analysis, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Direct. Let's start with the good stuff. Morgan, for anyone who's been living under a rock, break it down for them. What even is Chainlink?
In a nutshell, it's the plug. It's the middleman. Imagine a blockchain, like Ethereum, is a genius in a locked room.
Okay.
It can do amazing calculations, but it has no idea what's happening in the outside world. It doesn't know the price of Bitcoin. It doesn't know if Man United won on Saturday. It doesn't even know if it's raining in London. It's completely clueless. Exactly. That's the oracle problem. Chainlink is the network of messengers, or oracles,
Right.
that securely go out, find that real-world info, agree on what the correct info is, and then feed it into that locked room so the smart contract can actually do something useful with it. Essential. Without it, DeFi doesn't work. Simple as.
And that's its first massive strength, market dominance. They were the first to solve this problem in a decentralized way, and now they're the industry standard. I mean, Aave, Compound, Synthetics, you name a big DeFi app, they are almost certainly using Chainlink's price feeds.
It's battle-tested, bruv. It's secured trillions, with a T, trillions of dollars in on-chain value over the years. Wow. If you're building a billion-dollar lending protocol, are you going to mess around with some new, untested Oracle service? Nah. You're going with the biggest, baddest dog in the yard. You're going with Chainlink. It's a trust thing.
It's the safe pair of hands. And they're not just sitting on their laurels, are they?
No.
They keep building. They have Chainlink VRF, which is for provably fair randomness in games and NFTs. So when you mint an NFT, you know the rarity was actually random and not rigged.
That's a big deal for GameFi. But the real beast they're unleashing now is CCIP.
Go on, explain CCIP like you're talking to your nan.
All right, Nan. Imagine all the different blockchains, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, are like the different countries that all speak different languages.
Okay.
CCIP, the Cross-Chain Interoperability Protocol, is like a universal translator and passport system rolled into one. It lets them all talk to each other and send assets back and forth securely.
And this is a massive deal because they've been working with SWIFT, you know, the network that practically all international bank transfers use, to test this.
Yep.
This isn't just crypto to crypto anymore. This is bridging the worlds of traditional finance and blockchain. That's a huge strength.
It's their ticket to the big leagues. Okay, that's enough sunshine and rainbows. Let's get into the mud. Let's talk weaknesses. What's the first thing the haters say, Chris?
Do you even need the Link token? It's the classic FUD. You pay for Oracle services with the Link token and node operators stake it as collateral, but for years the token's price action has been underwhelming.
Yeah.
It's not going to pump like other altcoins, and people get frustrated. They question if the value of the network is actually captured by the token.
It's a fair question for any investor. I mean, why hold the token if it just crabs while the network is being used more and more often? The other big weakness people point to is decentralization. For a decentralized Oracle network, it's not as decentralized as, say, Ethereum.
Right.
The number of nodes is in the hundreds, not thousands, and a big chunk of the token supply is still held by the team and early backers. It's a centralization risk.
Definitely. So you've got these nagging questions about token value and centralization. It's not perfect. But let's flip it back. Exciting. Let's talk about opportunities, because this is where the bull case gets really, really strong. 2 words for you, Chris. Real-world assets, RWA. Say it louder for the people in the back. RWA. Everyone is talking about it. The tokenization of everything. Stocks, bonds, real estate, carbon credits, you name it.
We're talking about a market worth hundreds of trillions of dollars.
Whoa.
And what does every single one of those tokenized assets need to function on a blockchain? Reliable, real-world data from a trusted oracle. Ding, ding, ding. They need to know the price of the stock, the value of the house, the interest rate on the bond. Chainlink is sitting right in the middle of this tsunami of value, ready to take a fee from all of it.
Right.
The opportunity is absolutely mind-boggling. And that's where CCIP comes in again. If a big bank wants to move a tokenized bond from one blockchain to another, they'll need a secure bridge. Chainlink is building the shovel for the biggest gold rush the financial world has ever seen. The opportunity is to become the fundamental data and messaging layer for the entire global economy. No big deal. Simple as. Okay, but let's not get carried away. Every hero has a villain. What about the threats? What could stop the Chainlink juggernaut? Competition, mate. The Oracle Wars are back on. Chainlink is the king, but they're not the only ones in the game. You've got Pyth, which is super fast and popular on Solana. You've got API 3 and Band Protocol. They're all trying to eat Chainlink's lunch, claiming they're cheaper, faster, or more specialized. Complacency is a killer in this space. You can't just be the first, you have to stay the best. And there's another darker threat. The bigger Chainlink gets,
Okay.
the bigger a single point of failure it becomes for the entire crypto ecosystem. Explain that. Think about it. If someone, somehow, managed to hack Chainlink's price feeds and started reporting that the price of Ethereum was $1 instead of $3,000, what would happen?
Oh, mate, carnage. Every lending protocol would trigger billions of wrongful liquidations. Derivatives would blow up. The entire DeFi space would implode in minutes. It would be catastrophic.
It's a systemic risk. The whole industry is leaning on them. Yeah, that's a huge target on their back. Then you have the usual threat of regulation. If governments decide oracles are critical financial infrastructure, they're going to want a say in how they're run. That could get very messy.
Right. So you've got strengths, market dominance, battle-tested tech, and a serious push into enterprise with CCIP. Weaknesses, nagging questions about the token's price performance and centralization. Opportunities, the RWA narrative, which is a multi-trillion-dollar game, and becoming the essential plumbing for the future of finance. And threats, the Oracle Wars and the massive systemic risk they represent.
That's a solid breakdown. It's not the sexiest project. It's not a meme coin that's going to 100x tomorrow. It's infrastructure. It's the quiet, serious one in the corner that's actually making the whole party happen. It's the plumber that keeps the whole mansion running. You don't thank him every day, but you'd be screwed if he didn't show up.
Perfect analogy.
All right, that's our deep dive on Link. As always, this ain't financial advice. Do your own damn research. And listen, don't be a stranger. We want to hear what you think. Jump in our chat group, the link's down below. It's full of degenerates, you'll love it. And if you're signing up to a CEX, do us a solid and use our referral link to say thank you. Costs you nothing, helps us keep the lights on. Now here's a question we'd like you to think about. Chainlink is becoming the foundational layer for trillions of dollars in value, both in crypto and traditional finance. Does that make it one of the safest long-term bets in the space? Or the single biggest target for hackers and regulators, making it one of the riskiest ones?
Chew on that one. Cheers, everyone. Catch you on the next one.